I think Nipsey passing hurt so many people because you could tell that he cared, and he wasn't doing things just to get a look. Like, even in the way he spoke and the books that he read, and spending time in the community and spending time with children, and and he was unapologetically himself. And I think that leaving a legacy is important, because even though he is gone, we still talk about him today. And that's more important than all the things that you can buy. It's like, we're all going to go. There's only one thing certain in life, and that's death. But we can live on through, the imprint that we leave, the mark that we leave, the wisdom that we give. So I think that's why he affected so many people, just his genuineness. He was very relatable because he was vulnerable too. And that's why I think being vulnerable is so important. Like, you can't walk around like you're just above everybody else, and like you've never been through anything. Because we're all dealing with something. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, it doesn't matter how pretty you are, how much money you have. Everybody is going through something. So I think that's why his death affected so many people. It was like, dang, this is a good dude doing so much for the community and for Black and brown people, and for him to go at like the height of his career is just like, it's like gut wrenching, and I think we still haven't, I know I haven't healed from that yet. I don't feel like I'll ever be the same. But he did spark more and more people to read and study and, do more for the community. So I think that's really important. That was his big lion energy. But I think it's so ironic that we don't read when, like, at one point it was illegal for Black people to read. I think it's just crazy. Like, it boils my blood that we don't read. It's like, you used to be hanged and your hand chopped off or whatever just because you have a book, and now you want to be like, nah, that's boring, I don't read. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's so disrespectful to our ancestors. So that's why I love that somebody, who looked like him, could speak like him, break those stereotypes, was very intelligent. Like, I love a balanced person. Like, I hate when somebody's too stuffy or too hood. Like, he was very balanced. So I think that's another reason he had such a big impact. Yeah, my dad's a jazz and classical musician, so I grew up listening to jazz, classical, rock, R&B, country. I listen to everything. Like, I don't box myself into like just listening to, stereotypical genres. So I think that's heavily influenced, like, one, the appreciation for instrumentation, like actually having people who know how to play. It's not just like beats. And then also just like incorporating, like meshing different genres together. I think growing up in LA too helps, because growing up in LA, like, you kick it with everybody, and everybody listens to something different, so you get a little bit from. So I always told my dad we should do a whole album together. So the Dream Girl record is produced by DJ Dahi, who has produced a lot of stuff for TDE. And it's a very musical record. So as soon as I was done writing and recording it, I was like, oh, this would be perfect for my dad. So I called him up and like, Dad, can you come to the studio? And he came through and freestyled. He did like 2 tapes, and just that's how that record happened. So one day my dad calls me and he's like, there's this guy, something Cole, some Jermaine guy. He wants to sample one of my records. Can you listen to it? Because I can't understand anything that he's saying. And my dad's Jehovah's Witness. So like, he is very particular about like what's being said on his records being sampled. And I'm like, are you kidding, Dad? So he sends me the record and I'm like, this is incredible. You have to say yes. So that record got approved because I told my dad to approve the J. Cole record, and it became Power Trip, which is one of the biggest, Cole records to date. And my dad won a BMI award for it and all kinds of crazy stuff. So it was really cool to kind of, approve that record for my dad.